Hey everyone, Aussie Viking here for the next walkthrough of Halo 5 with the old spectacles on. So, let's go. I really need to see this sort of thing better. Actually, yes. It's a bit better. The further I am, like long distance stuff, I need the glasses for, not close distance. So, let's just see. We'll do the optional Inception star thing, because why not? It's fun. So this level, I'll say off the bat, was a very fun looking level, actually, gotta say. I thoroughly enjoyed the look, the level design, and yeah. I would have liked more, I would have liked secrets though. Just really want secrets. But there's always the next one. There isn't much I can say that's bad, I mean, other than the fact that it's kind of more linear, like it's open, multiple stories, but it's less. But in the context of the universe and where they are, as in the story tells, it's not too bad because it makes sense, you know. The world's been glassed and they've created a sort of what's the word? A sort of path that they can go on that's safe, you know. So it's not too, it kind of makes sense in terms of canon and like realistic level design to the location. So there's that. I've actually forgotten how fun this was, which is weird. Obviously, but I mean, it gets so much fun after a while. Killing them all, killing them all, killing them all. White rifle. Oh, hello. I haven't noticed that type of thing before. Oh. Oh, thieves. Oh, shit. Smart ass motherfucker. Smart ass boy. Damn straight. Damn, I don't mind if I do. Hey, ugly. Knock knock. Oi. I left. But literally, you're standing right there. Is Buck down too? Yes, he is. Jesus Christ. You guys are useless as Spartans. Sort of. I really think they should have made the Spartans a bit stronger. Oh, you're doing that. Oh, wow, great. Now I'm down. Oh, there you go. I really think they should have made the Spartans stronger, to be honest. Oh, God, I got in the shot. I've got my sister's makeup stuff that she hasn't taken. Which I should probably can't think of the word right now because I'm trying not to get killed, but I should really just say this. Most of the stuff you see at the back, well actually most stuff, okay, most stuff. All that stuff there, not mine, my sister's. The stuff here that you can't see is mine, which is just all my collector's edition boxes and some of the stuff that's still in it, so yeah. Should really do a tour of my room, but may want to get more subscribers. We'll see. I'm pretty sure everything's recording properly. Got the sound, got you, got that. Yeah, pretty sure. Nowadays, since I've got my GoPro and I'm going to record my face, I've got more to set up on, so I'm going to try to get it as perfect as I can, all the settings and everything. Remember for games, 60 or 30 frames, because for some reason if you play a 30, because I got Elgato, if you play a game that's 30 frames a second yet have the box ticked to do 60 frames, it records in 60 frames. Which I don't think does anything to the game since it's 30 frames, but I don't know, and it's just really weird how it doesn't, like, find each one. I love doing that. There should be another DMR around here. But I like the level design. It's very interesting, and you know, you go up and down, which is awesome. It's like, I feel like this would be one of the best FPS shooters ever if you gave us slightly bigger levels. You know, like more levels like this, but so there's more of like those things. You know, you come to a battlefield, there's more of these sort of areas where you can just Oh, what's the word? More levitivity? Levitivity? Is that, no, that's not the word. More. I can't think of the word. I'm sure I know it. More levitation. I think that's probably the best way I can describe it right now. Which would make it more easier to transverse, because it's, see, even though it's a small mechanic, the clamber that they give you is just so fun to use, especially when you've got thrusters involved and such. See? It's just so, give us more areas where we can do this, jump on ships and just go higher up, like, give us more open areas to do that, you know? Have a door lock that they can't get through because they haven't got an AI, and let us just, you know, go up the building, and let us, like, ground pound on, it gets a heightened advantage and ground pound on everyone. Because it just makes this game so much fun. This is literally one of my favourite FPSs, but it's a love-hate relationship considering, you know, the story, while okay, is okay, not fantastic like Halo 4 was, which I hold in high praise. Halo 4 story was up there with, for me, as one of the best FPS stories you can get. Like, it's up there with Bioshock Infinite and just the original Bioshock. It's there, and it's worthy of praise. No. To me, if you were to give Halo 5's gameplay into Halo 4 and have Halo 4 have better, like, bigger environments, I'd be happy. Also, this is the best shotgun in any game for a long time. This is like a Doom shotgun, really. One of my favourite. I love the design, I love the power behind it, and I love this one too, but I want my legendary weapon. Actually, it might just... How's that look?
Look at this.
Bit better. Maybe if I move forward a bit. We got talking, so it's okay. We got exposition. But
Governor Sloan.
good enough.
Spartan Lock. We're looking for access to the mine near our position.
Good enough.
You think the soldier you're chasing?
So yeah, and there's a door that opens, so you can't actually go anywhere.
I'm asking politely for access to your facility, Governor.
Opening the door for you now.
Thank you. We got three bars, so we should be able to get through 3 levels at the most. It's not bad. Now I want to try to get through my Halo 5 on, because I really want to do, like, I will do Doom. I don't know if I'll do the whole game in one day, because it's like 13 hours, and I think the next day after the day comes out, I might be going on a shoot, because films and all that, so I won't be able to play it. I'll be able to play it oh, this is good. I also like how they had this, like, little thing. See, I wish they just added more areas where you could, like, big areas so you can have more of these and have them hidden as well. They were fun. Ooh. Oh, God damn it. Okay, let me come up here. In Legendary, one-shot kill. From them. Oh, God damn it. God damn it. I am not that good of a sniper. Stop moving. When you're trying to sniper and talk, it's really hard. But yeah, I'm trying to hopefully get through most of Doom. Well, at least a quarter of Doom, because I do want to... Oh, God. Oh, God. Wow, that was cool. Because when I play Doom, I want to, like, spend my time getting as much secrets as I can, so... Sorry, Tanaka. Don't worry. Oh, thanks, bud. And then probably late Saturday I can play some more. And I can do some snap map stuff too. I don't know if I'll probably make one, but I don't know how well it'll be. So I'll probably do like a starter one, show it off, and be like, let's either make it better or try a different one. Oh, come on, I had you. Oh, God. Now, a lot of people kind of like... I get the hate that they gave 343, but I don't think it was well earned, because this is definitely the best playing... Like, this is better than most Bungie ones. Like, okay, maybe not in story, but in level design... Not all level design, but there is some good level design. but like in gameplay, it's just unmatched. Even today, like this, I think this is one of those FPSs that will once you actually finish, once in like 5-10 years, you come back to it, you'll love it. Even if they I've already got all those, but even if they make it better with the new Halo 6 or whatever they're going to call it, this will still be one that you'll be like, this is one of those Halo games that will be kind of timeless in terms of gameplay and level design. Sort of level design, you know. Some level design's pretty like, it didn't feel next gen. Like I think that's kind of one of the problems I had as well. Like this didn't feel next gen. Like, okay, so it's cool that you can go up and that way and go through here and this way, but it's small. But when you consider in a canon sense, you know, being cliffs and being destroyed, and they're trying to just remake, they're trying to come back from this destroyed planet, it kind of makes sense. So it's weird.
That doesn't make any sense.
Making sense and being a fact aren't always the same thing.
But I'm really excited to see what happens next. Graphically, it's not going to look as good as, it's not going to be considered one of the greatest looking console games ever, because it's basically because it's 60 frames a second. You are not going to get the best looking game at 60 frames a second, you know, unless it's on PC. So I'm fine with that. And this was their first Xbox One game, so. And they did sort of lose one of the greatest programmers they had. They had I think Connie Yu or something, who helped out with Halo 4 that made it look amazing. Like Halo 4 showed that the Xbox 360 could do graphics that were amazing, like more so than you'd think. Oh, that's good. But yeah, they lost her to Naughty Dog, which apparently Uncharted 4 is one of the greatest looking games ever made. Well, until like 3 years later, maybe. We'll see. Not. It was only some developers actually defeated the Uncharted looking games that was done. Some. I think Halo 4 was up there that looked better than 2 and 3. Actually, I think Gears of War looked pretty good too. Gears of War. So there isn't much developers out there that can graphically beat Naughty Dog when it comes with that. Animation wise, maybe. I mean, Quantum Break had some good animations. I'm not gonna lie, Quantum Break actually looked really good. But to me, Quantum Break felt more like Uncharted 1. Like, if you like, people are gonna compare it to Uncharted, which is dumb. Like, you shouldn't. But if you were, it's more of an Uncharted 1 sort of game. So it's a great premise. It's a fun game, fantastic story, but you can do a lot more with it. And once they find the lot more they can do, they could possibly make the Uncharted 2 of Quantum Break, you know, quality-wise. You know, Quantum Break 2 could literally have the quality of Uncharted 2 if they expand on the universe like Naughty Dog did with Uncharted 1 to 2. That was dumb. But, not too bad, because this is actually a level I liked, only because you had like hidden weapons there, but also you can go underneath, which I like. Actually, it does make you want to explore. I would like more levels like this, big open space, but you can go underneath it, on top, left or right. Actually, go underneath and then go left, no, go right, because there's because you can activate what are they called, like machine guns in the environment, which I like. It helped out a lot, actually. See? Just jump up here. Oh god. Fail. Which I liked. I hope they keep that level design in with Halo. You can use the environment to help you out when need be. Because that's just a great mechanic. Oh, I need help. Here we go. And then we get to Tanaka.
Turrets on and firing.
Oh boy. Nope, my turn. Fast way.
Here we go, Vale. You good?
Nope. Get up, get up, get up. Cause overshield. I love the overshield. That's a good mechanic when you actually heal them. You actually get the overshield, because like, look how many people are on, like, it's insane. No, I should save that for the big guy. I know using a shotgun with these little guys is probably dumb, but whatever, you play whatever you want. I knew that was going to happen, but I was hoping that I could just pinch it a little bit. Oh wow, they are.
Take that soldier down.
You got it, Locke.
Buck. What is wrong with you today?
Copy on the crawler.
Now I should be using more of the commands. Oh god, no, please don't be the end. Buck, fail. Come on. Nah, Buck's down. And Vale's... Is she gonna die? Possibly.
I'm up. Thanks.
Crawler's charging.
Tanaka, you're not dying.
All set, Tanaka.
Armor stalled out.
You're back in it, Buck.
Steady and ready.
Crush it.
Solid copy.
Okay. I need to find a better gun. And I should have done that probably on the get-go. But...
Tanaka's down.
Because those little buggers there, you can take your shields down.
You're up, Buck.
Hang on, I saw her. Yes. Thing is, I kind of wonder what it'd be like if you could upgrade your weapons, like, because that doesn't seem. I would be fine with that, to be honest. Because, like,
More Prometheans inbound.
you kind of did that in Halo 4's multiplayer, which I thought was okay. It was a bit coddish, but like the upgrades, I think would have added a lot more depth. Actually, I think this is where Halo should take a page out of Crysis' book and have it that you can upgrade weapons on the fly and actually have opener, like, multi-tiered levels, but like big. I mean, like, here's the thing: if you can fit Crysis 1 on the Xbox 360 and PS3, and that fuck is moving out. If you can fit those games like with 9% of their levels in, that are huge and massive, and you can do that, I don't see why you couldn't do that with a next-gen game where you have 8 gig of RAM and, you know, it's a next-gen game, you know? I don't see why they couldn't do that. Stop doing that, you wanker. I really don't see why you can't. Oh, wow.
I'm grounded.
I'm not the best today. It's really hot here. Damn it. I should really put the air conditioner on the side.
My armor's jammed up.
No. Maybe when I finish. Yeah, I would love it if they took that, because Halo, like, Halo's still Halo as long as you have that fun. And trust me, with this gameplay, you will get that fun. It's almost impossible to not have that fun. Finally. Screw you, asshole. Screw your asshole.
There's no record of Forerunner artifacts.
This actually reminded me of the end of
They must have
Borderlands
just
2.
uncovered this.
Which, again, is not a bad thing. It was actually a really good thing. I liked it.
But no record of any this intense.
Something riled them up, that's for sure.
Jump. Can I kill him? Oh!
Something here.
That was a good shot.
Monitor.
They're communicative. And they don't seem interested in us.
Move forward, but keep an eye on them.
But when I finish this, I thought we'll be getting Chief's end of the bargain because of the whole awesome cutscene that you get, but unfortunately that was not so. I did like it how you could
Governor?
jump to these.
Privacy at
Again,
last.
great gameplay.
This place is huge. Why wouldn't Sloan report a find of this size?
Mother hell.
Tanaka?
Just realized. Luck was saying Blue Team didn't fight Prometheans. Well, they didn't have to sweet-talk Sloan either.
No, they did not.
You think Sloan let them down here?
Reckon it's a
I do like the Born Eternal. He's really interesting, but
Not so.
a lot of fans are like, well, what about the Didact? What about what the Librarian did? What about the Janus Key? Because we haven't even got canon about the Janus Key. I'll talk about more of this during the boss fight.
She calls the Guardians to serve her.
What was that?
Well, let's go find out. We're sitting ducks here.
Agreed. Move!
presence in the Guardian's shelter is undesirable.
Are you the Guardian?
I am Warden Eternal. I stand in service to Cortana.
Cortana.
The other humans are approved for passage. Regretfully, you are not.
That sounds like a threat.
Vacate his shelter now.
Yep. That was a threat, all right.
Okay, first of all, this is... I actually love that cutscene. I actually do like the Warden Eternal. He's interesting. Like, who is he? He's apparently... He's not a robot, so he's definitely an AI, but who? People saying he's the Didact, but in the what are they called? The mission intel, you kind of find out later on that he's been around for longer. Not longer, but around the same time as a Didact was, so he can't be the Didact. You know? So it's interesting, like, who is he? We don't find out, unfortunately, which is another part of those, I think, was, you know, they cut it. I mean, I do wish they brought the Didact back, because I love the Didact, like, because reading the book, but also in Halo 4, yeah, in Halo 4, if you got all the terminals, you did learn who he was. You did learn who the Didact was, and you did feel better for him. But if you read the books, you're like, holy crap, the Didact's awesome. I really, really wish they let, they really need to add a codex to this game. They really do. And I really, really wish that they, at least they gave us something, you know, because the Didact was not dead. And, alright, Brian Reed did some stupid shit in the comics where they killed him again, which was fucking dumb. And, like, I mean, it was fine that they had him alive. They could have just, and they technically sealed him away, but they, like, they composed him in the comics, and it's like, why? Because he's immune to the composer. But and, like, it's like, well, this had 4 composers. Well, one end it kind of makes sense. 4 composers does seem like it would do a lot of damage, but, like, really? I would have had it they just teleported away, and you could have had it a scene where he meets the Warden Eternal. You could have just done that, and then that would have been. And then when you had Halo 5, you were just like, if you were a fan, you knew that, you'd be like, okay, so I'm happy to see what's going on here. You know, it would have made it a lot better. Although apparently, from what I've heard, Brian Reed is not the best. He isn't the best. He's not. He's okay. But for something like Halo, I think you should get as lead writer a masterful writer. You need a masterful writer, because Halo is a big universe up there with Lord of the Rings, Star Wars, and so on. And I think it's really weird how Microsoft has just gone for a medium rate writer as lead. Like, I don't think you should get rid of him. I just say get a better lead writer. But what do I know, right? Anyway, this is the end cutscene, which is awesome, by the way. So see you next one.
The Warden said Cortana was calling them to her. She's not here.
Oh, they built him big, didn't they? Figure that's the Guardian?
Can't get much by a buck.
Up here! Contact!
Move! Contain! Stay where you are. "117, stand down." Sir, you are absent without leave. This is your one chance to come home peacefully. Blue team, stand down!
I have a job to do.
Cortana's our concern now, sir.
Like hell she is.
Damn it!
Don't like the looks of this.
Maybe we can get out how they got in.
Go! Run!
Oh, hell.
I said run!
Can I just say I love Buck? Buck as a character and as a whole is great. He's a Spartan, but he just makes so many mistakes. I love it. Now, that scene there was great. Like, the fight between Master Chief and Locke was amazing. A lot of people in like this coming out and seeing this giant thing, amazing. Now, a lot of people, actually, a lot of fans were like, it was dumb because it wasn't fast enough. And like in canon, Spartans are faster. They'll respawn, but like Spartans are a lot faster. However, if you made that the right speed that most Spartans would fight at, I feel like that would make people go from being, people be like, this isn't epic, this is over the top, you know?
Our Pelican is on the space elevator.
So, I was fine with them having it as a smaller range. But I love Buck. But, and the chase sequence was another thing a lot of fans complained about, sort of, because you don't actually get to play that level, and everyone's just like, well, I wanted to play it. And I was like, well, Halo's always had awesome cutscenes, and that's the one thing I like about it. They give you great gameplay like this, but they give you awesome cutscenes as well, so it's the best of both worlds. That, and I feel like if they let us play at that level by jumping and running, it'd be like Call of Duty, really. It's a linear way out, and like things are falling and such, and people are like, it's too Call of Duty-ish, they're trying to be like Call of Duty. So they did the smart thing, I think, the right thing actually, to making a really awesome cutscene. And then giving us this sequence of get the hell out of there. Which is great. Truthfully, I really hope we get like an expansion pack for Halo 5, because I was just playing this again. Like I'm really enjoying it. There's some great character moments in Osiris, but like you do get to know Osiris by the end of this game fairly well. And you do, like, I definitely respect a lot of them. Although some, like Buck, you already knew from ODST, so there isn't really much you needed for Buck, but like the rest, yeah, you did. And I really felt like they did well, but I'm a bit annoyed because even though I know Blue Team from the books, newcomers won't get to understand how fantastic Blue Team is, you know. You got one scene in like the second mission where you can tell that they know each other, you know, they've been with each other for long and they're not afraid to be like, are you okay? That we get. But nothing more. You know, it's weird. So I'm hoping they do an expansion pack with Blue Team and be like, alright, here's Blue Team either from Halo 5, like cut levels, or basically like here's like in canon missions they did from like the books or the comics or so on and so forth. Because that'd be great to play like the Fall of Reach from their viewpoint or something. Well, you wouldn't get Chiefs, you'd get more so Fred's, because he was on Reach. Fred and Kelly and the rest of the Spartans were on Reach. Linda was with Chief. Well, she was kind of like sort of dead. She was like half dead, then frozen. They brought her back to life because they froze it, you know. Which is fine. I think that was cool and very interesting, actually. Because truthfully, like, they're some of my favourite characters in this universe. Like, in any sci-fi universe, really, the Blue Team. Because they're just awesome, you know? It's funny, too, because everyone thinks Master Chief's, like, the best Spartan. He actually wasn't. In growing up as a Spartan, like, he was good, but he was, like, I think even Fred was better than him. And Sam had better track record. But he just had luck on his side. Oh, goddamn. Which is fair enough. Guys. Oh, thank you, Buck. And this is funny because, like, this is one of those levels where you like run through again, like. But they did a really smart thing by giving us the same level to run through, but it's quick. It's like, all right, you know what? We know you don't want to run through the whole level, sort of thing. So we're making it quick. Here's a vehicle, get through it, you know, and here's a giant freaking Guardian, which looks amazing. I still haven't made the special edition Metal Earth because I don't know how to do it. I kind of wanted to just pay someone to do it because it looks so cool. Honestly, I would have liked it. Like, the statue I've got for Halo 5 looks great, but I would have liked a statue of that. I'm really hoping they give us a giant statue of the Guardian. Like, they look amazing. They're some of my favourite Forerunner vehicles. Like, them and the War Sphinxes, although we never really see the War Sphinx. Apparently they wanted to have War Sphinxes in number 5, but yeah. I'm okay with the Guardians.
When did Cortana tell you about the Guardians?
You're good. But they did a smart thing by having us run back, come here, but instead of taking the elevator up, we go to a different area and go up, you know, and I really like the ending of it. And the next part of the game, which is near the end, is one of my favourite parts in any video game level. It's literally so fun to do. And, like, the theme of it was good. Halo 5's theme was great, you know. AI is coming back, and I know a lot of people think, like, but it's cliche, we've seen it hundreds of times. True, but it's kind of like, for this sort of sci-fi universe where they got AIs, it's kind of a given that you're going to have to do that sort of story. And by changing that with, like, you know, you change it up with, like, how characters react and such. I would have liked it, though, if they continued on from Didact. I mean, they should have done Didact, then this, like, or, like... I didn't get on the screen though. And by that I mean they could have done the Didact thing and then have him at the end have it like he's controlling Cortana or something like that. But they seem to go the opposite way. He might be controlling Cortana or playing her, which is fair enough. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I'm hoping that they have that the Cortana in this isn't the real Cortana and she really died, and this is just something that thinks this is like one of those rampant cores of hers that are just like AI versions of her. They're just like, yeah, we're gone. That thinks it's her.
Got it.
Which, if they go that way, a lot of fans would be happy, you know. And if they have it that the Didact was the one that's on the sidelines doing it, that'd be great too. Now, I think I know why this game was cut in half. Originally, they said that they were going to do a trilogy. When Halo 4 came out, we're doing a new trilogy. But apparently it got so ambitious, and the story got so big, they went, we're going to make this a quadrilogy, or a saga. I think a saga's 4 or 5 things. I think that's a saga. So they're making a saga from their vision. So I can kind of see where they're going from, but it still doesn't really excuse for an unfinished game. Well, not unfinished in terms of campaign. Everything else was fine, you know. And they did patch it in. Like, here's the thing: people complaining about the multiplayer. Oh, they got to patch in all the stuff. Well, that's good. I'm fine with that because not only do they get to test them, to like show off what they've made, but also be like, well, these people didn't like this from the campaign, so we'll change it up for multiplayer, you know. And what's good is they're giving us things like firefight and what's the other one? Firefight and like Warzone. It was like they released a Warzone beta thing. Oh, sorry, moved out of the way thing there. Oh shit. It was a Warzone. It's like Warzone, but like Assault, but like better. So you get like all your wrecks in like 30 seconds upon you can get to like wreck 8 and stuff, and you basically just kill everything. That was fun. So they're doing good. Also, people were complaining about the microtransactions, which I thought was dumb. Mainly because with those microtransactions, not only do we get to have free expansion packs, like here's the thing. While the game wasn't, when it first came out, full of content, we knew we were going to get some free content, but with the ability to buy those rec packs, we now know we can get a fair amount of free content. Who knows, maybe they thought we'll give them 4 or 5 packs of free content and that's it, and now they're giving us like 7 or 8 free content, so I'm fine with that, you know. And here's the thing, you don't need to buy them. I haven't bought any. I don't really care, because I don't really care much about multiplayer. I'm more of a single player sort of guy, but when I can play multiplayer, I have fun. But like, it's like, you don't need to buy them. You can if you want, but you don't need to buy them. And people seem to forget that that's the choice of the matter, and people just complaining about, oh, they're doing microtransactions, they suck. It's like, oh, shut the fuck up. And yes, I'm directing it towards a certain viewer out there who gets angry at almost everything. God, I think I respect the guy, but he ain't perfect. And again, who is these days? Lemmy was pretty perfect. Yeah, I agree, Lemmy was pretty perfect. Hang on, what am I doing? Do this. I reckon they could have made it so you can move faster, or at least use your thrusters, because if you use your thrusters, you let go. So I think if they let you use the thrusters, that would be another cool thing. Just some small gameplay tweaks. That's all of this really needs, and it's perfect, really. Or as good as you're going to get with the style gameplay they're going for. Oh, but I want to use my gun. Oh, shit. Wait, get away from here. Is that the Guardian?
Hello?
This was good because it's like you think you've done everything, but there's somebody there that's dying, and I'm like, oh.
Governor Sloan isn't here.
It also shows that Governor Sloan just left everyone. You know, he didn't give them any hint to what was going to happen. He didn't say anything. He knew the Guardian was there, and he's like, nah, they're gone. Really shows like AIs are kind of heartless. Not all of them, but they gain there. But then again, he was rampant, so it makes sense. I like this level, like the going up one. I would love them to do a sort of where did I drop that thing? So I played Uncharted 2 recently, and it's a fantastic game, you know. And I would love it if Halo did this sort of like level like this, but like in terms of how Uncharted 2 did it with the train sequence, because that blew my mind. Even though I've played games that had better sequences, like that made me go, holy shit, this is amazing. Like, it felt so natural, you know, where you start off in the forest areas and it's like, nah, guess what? High Himalayan mountains, and I was like, this is beautiful. Like, it was beautiful. I mean, oh shit, sorry. I mean, I don't consider Uncharted to be the greatest games ever made, because there are problems. It's very linear, but it's fun. Like, but after you finish the first time round, there isn't much incentive to like go back. There's no multiple pathways and such. Though Uncharted 4 does seem like it's fixing that, which I kind of want Uncharted 4 because I'm a fan. I'll probably go buy Uncharted 3 and Last of Us and then I want to try and try to 4, but I haven't got a PS4. But if they do a PS4 or 4K, I'll probably save up and buy that, considering it'd be the stronger version, you know? But I don't think anything's going to beat my Witcher 3. Like, oh man, that game's a masterpiece. Oh shit. Okay, it's fine. No, that's fine. Don't. Oh, I don't know if I do. And I cannot, like CD Projekt Red, like I said, I'm pretty sure I said that in my last one, or at least one of them is a must-buy like developer. They are top tier. Up there with Naughty Dog, I agree.
What's that about?
Maybe a signal of some kind.
But yeah, I do want PS4 because there's some. I even want to play the Killzone, the new Killzone game that they had that released in 2013. It looks fun. It may not be as fun as say Halo 5, because like after playing Halo 5, a lot of FPSs that I went back to are kind of like eh. Only games like Wolfenstein and even the new Doom look like they have such a difference in gameplay that it's fun. Like it's different enough that it doesn't feel like it needs to copy Halo 5, you know, because they're both fast anyway. Not to say Halo 5's gameplay is perfection, but it's close. It really is close, honestly. But this is one of my favorite levels as well, because you can. This is what I like. It's a maze, but it's up. You know, I love it. It's like jump up here, jump. Can't jump up there because that thing was annoying. But I'm pretty sure I've made that before. Unless I do a remove jump like that. Oh, hello. Go away. Yeah, I just run through this. It's a lot easier. Especially when you do it on Legendary. Running through it is key. If you want to survive on Legendary, run. Run and do not look back. The one thing I like is like they do set pieces like that. Big open thing, things falling down, but it also opens up your way, but it happens in such a way that it feels natural. Which I like. I like that in games. If the scripted sequences feel natural and they don't destroy the game, like I still have my choices, I'm fine. Get up there. Let's try it. No. That was sucked. I think a grenade. No. I'm trying to do a crouch jump, but I don't know if they actually. They had it in the original Halo, I think, but I don't think they put it back here.
I think this thing might fall after all.
To help, I'm calling in our Pelican now. We'll risk autopilot.
Oh crap!
My armors need help.
I should just ran past them. Oh.
Need assistance.
They'll, please. I love you if you do this. I know you like saying Helios, saying Healy. I'm pretty sure. I think she might have slept one too, which is can't be good for your
The Pelican's
teeth.
just outside. Move it, people.
That's so beautiful.
Shockwaves are getting closer together. Almost like a countdown.
What happens when it gets
Shame the grenade doesn't get thrown back. That'd been cool. Anyway, cutscene.
Bam!
I'm on it.
There have been 5 more events following Meridian. It's 11 colonies. I need a means to stop this now.
The Warden confirmed Dr. Halsey's theory. Cortana is activating the Guardians.
But not this one. Not yet. Thanayon, a pre-Covenant religious site on San Helios.
Is a Guardian on the elite homeworld?
If we can get a team on the ground, we can access that Guardian.
Saying Helios is off limits. Brass wants nothing to do with the Arbiter's war.
That's because they haven't heard my great idea. That noise is an encoded numerical pattern. Paired quantum phase sets. Slip space coordinates for a Forerunner map.
If Locke's team could feed the Guardian the coordinates recorded on Meridian, it would take them to the same place Cortana took Master Chief. Tom, we can stop this.
But it means going to St. Helios.
I'll make arrangements.
There's another one.
What's Cortana up to, Chief? Why'd she bring us here?
Let's keep moving.
Great cutscene again. I liked it. I wanted a bit more, but yeah. This, I've noticed one thing. These levels, Chief levels, 2 of them, third one's alright, are some of the best in the game. I agree. I will say this. So, I really wish we got at least one level from their point of view of Meridian, because here's the thing, these guys are left in the loop. Chief is kind of left in the loop, but not. You can tell he's had some more visions of Cortana. But I want to see why. What were those visions, you know? And from one end of the spectrum, it's like, we're like Blue Team. We're like them. We don't know. We're left out the loop like they are. But most of us want to be like Chief, where we're left out of the loop. We know a bit. Now, I'm trying to stay here because apparently there's some dialogue about the Spartans they fought. But yeah, this is a great level. It looks sublime, and it really is so cool with all the Guardians around. I really hope in the next game we actually see him do something. Okay, maybe it's something to activate. Which is weird, because I'm pretty sure I've got the skull that makes you talk well, but okay.
Console lit up as I approached.
I like that Ollie Oxenfree. Which a lot of people like, how does she know, like, fans are like, how does Cortana know about Ollie Oxenfree? And it's like, I'm pretty certain she knows a lot about Chief, and I think Chief mentions it in the book about Ollie Oxenfree. Actually, no, she was with Chief, because Chief, so after the first Halo, we had First Strike, and Chief actually goes back to Reach and finds his Blue Team, and Cortana was with him. So if I remember correctly, they did use Ollie Oxenfree, because I think that's how they found Linda or something like that. So they do use Ollie Oxenfree, so that's how she probably found. So she, in terms of canon, she knows about Ollie Oxenfree, so it makes sense to use that as a mindset sort of thing. I really wished they made Cortana do.
We'll learn what's going on once we find it.
I really wish they made Cortana do more psychological damage. She almost got there. Almost. Not fully.
There's a formalness and precision to it all.
I like this conversation.
Artificial, but still organic.
Halsey would have already started taking.
It shows that they're still human, you know. They seem some pretty effed up stuff in some pretty beautiful places, but they still find places like this beautiful. They're not the killing machines that you think they are, which is great. I do wish that the conversations were longer. Now, there's a conversation in this where Kelly or something is talking about what it's like. I think it comes up soon about what it's like to have an AI.
That console activated that large structure. Given the signal we heard, you think she's over there?
Possible.
Multiple routes too, which is great.
Dead grunt. What are Covenant doing?
Is that a legendary weapon? I don't know.
Stay alert.
I hate how you have to do like that. You have to unlock the access pad. That's just a normal one. there's a scene where she's like, what's it like to have an AI? And Chief is like, it's different. And she's like, can you elaborate? And he just goes, no. Now, if you know his character from the books, it's kind of a obvious talk about what, like, it makes sense that'd be his reaction. Also shows that he's still upset about Cortana, you know, like, what's going on? You died and now you're back, sort of thing. But yeah, it's one of those things we got to think about. Not everybody's going to think about that, because everybody needs to get told what to do for some fucking stupid reason. Hey, buddy. No. There's no weapon up here, actually. But, like, again, it's one of those, if the way you view it. One way it works amazingly, and the other way it still works, but you have to think more. So, it's like, which one do you do? Which one do you follow? They had some great things here. Great Easter eggs. And this. I love that. I love that. I really wish, though, when you picked up the skulls, you could actually bash their heads in, like in number 3. But, I mean, they didn't have skulls in number 4, and they put them in number 5, so they might let you do the skull bashing in number 6 or whatever. We'll see. I'm really hoping they do. Honestly, I would love to sit down with the Halo developers and be like, alright, so, let's talk, you know. Actually, I wonder, that's like, let's try something here. Hello. Okay. This is new. Played this for multiple times, and this is a new area. Like a new thing. But, is there anything up here?
More hostiles. Ready up.
I think it's like something to do with these. No. Okay. It seemed like it goes somewhere. It probably does, but I just didn't find it.
On the grunt. No quarter.
No quarter. What if they have Led Zeppelin in the Haloverse? Pretty sure they do. How can you not have Led Zeppelin? Oh god. Could you imagine the Spartans just singing Led Zeppelin? That'd be great. Oh shit, hey, asshole. Hey, asshole. This. Oh, shot. I'm using the Elite controller, so I kind of got a little bit of a edge. Sort of. A little bit. I am totally worthy of this place. Grenade. Shit. I'm gonna take that. Who shot that? Who shot that? I was actually kind of surprised how everybody like was crazy about there not being split screen. I mean, don't get me wrong. After a while, I did wish there was split screen, but like, at least we got the option for online, you know. But I think they'll bring it back. I really think they will, because it's true. We gamers like to sit on the couches and just, you know, because my friend used to have an Xbox One and he got rid of it, so now he can't play online anymore because he hasn't got an Xbox. So it's like, couch gaming does make sense. Because things change, people change. People are like, I don't want this anymore. But you still want to have, they still want to enjoy themselves by playing video games. So it's like,
It's it.
well, that's just like my opinion, man. Oh, this is good. This is cool. So first I kill this guy, and then oh, thank you. Thank you very much. I like this. It's like it's some good secrets, I gotta say. And there's another way to do it by just going this way too. But There's achievement if you destroy that thing, which you can destroy with this weapon too, which was interesting. I don't think that's canon, that you could just, realistically in this universe, you could kill one of those with this, but I think it's just for the game. So. And again, you can go up this way. Oh, shot. Oh, Kelly, thank you, love. Thank you. In the name of Odin, thank you. Guess what, buddy? That never gets old.
Path is shielded.
Okay, Kelly, could you? I mean, Linda, could you help? Okay, Fred. I love it how because the voice actors in this, one of the voice actors is Laura Bailey, who's on Osiris, and her husband, who I cannot remember his name, actually voices Fred in this. And I kind of find that funny. It's like, so I think people are actually shipping them, even though I think Vale is kind of into aliens more so than humans. So I don't think it'd work. That, and I'm pretty sure they wouldn't want to be husband and wife in real life and in video games too. It's just like cosplaying, just weird. One minute we're Spartans, the next minute where what else has Laura Bailey done? I mean, she's done a whole lot, but I can't remember another big character she's done, which is making me go like, oh, okay. Well, no, she's in Gears of War 4, but I don't know about her character yet. So she's amazing, by the way. Great voice. Kind of easy to know though, like her voice is such an octave, similar to
The Didact ship was pulled into slipspace.
the guy that does Drake in Uncharted and soon to be and the guy that does his brother, Drake's brother in Uncharted 4. You can kind of tell, even when they mask their voices, you can kind of tell it's them from some octaves in their voice.
Like we're supposed to.
But that might just be me, you know.
More activity around the large structure.
Chief, what's happening to that building when we use these consoles?
I don't know.
Too bad the Forerunners didn't think to leave a manual.
If that signal is Cortana, she's leading us to the consoles.
She hasn't proven the most reliable guide recently.
We keep going. We find out what's happening.
Now, there's actually a secret weapon up here. I can't remember which. Oh, hello. That is so cool. I really wish we saw them in battle though. I mean, I said that before, but holy crap, it would be awesome. I kind of want to see giant ships as well, Forerunner ships. And to be honest, there are Forerunners still alive. The Librarian's still alive. There is still a planet full of them. There's still there's actually here we are. There's literally a planet full of like medieval Forerunners still alive. And that's from Cryptum, and actually no, it's from the Cryptum saga sort of thing, which is a great series of books, by the way.
Light bridge activated on approach.
We're definitely being led somewhere.
I'm gonna jump on that cutscene.
Chief, look.
What did this?
identify yourself.
I am the Warden Eternal. I stand in defense of Cortana.
She called me to her.
And you came scampering. She knows your forgotten name. Who you were before you were 117? Do you find it hard? Your trusted companion should keep so much to herself.
Take me to Cortana.
Not just yet. Come. Let us talk some more.
You see, that's the psychological depth that I'm thinking of. Like, it's really good, and that scene there though was a small hint towards what happened in Halo 4 with him having a gene song in him. So he's kind of got like it's hard to explain, but he's kind of got like a he's like a reincarnation sort of thing, but like not. It's really hard to explain. But he's got like a gene song in him that makes that. A lot of people think he's the Didact. So there was the original Didact, and in the books they had what's it? Born Stellar comes eternal, and Born Stellar basically became the Eurodidact. Was it the original Eurodidact? He came to another version of the Didact, which basically turns him into the Didact. All the memories, what he looks like, but he's got a different personality. So the personality he had before is the same, basically. So he could become a Didact, but differently, you know. It's really interesting, actually. It's a really good sci-fi. I quite enjoyed that sort of sci-fi-ness to it.
I shall spare her the inevitable suffering of your betrayal and end you now. The mantle of responsibility belongs to Cortana and the other created.
I thought it was the Forerunners. Guys are getting crazy and crazy. These guys aren't really Forerunners, they're Forerunner AI. I mean, I was really hoping to find Forerunners. Into the pit. When I say you must die. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Wait, ugly.
Target the Watcher.
I like you can't run because they just try to get you. It's great. There's gonna be a sequence where I gotta try to hurry up because I only got like one battery thing left, so I gotta try to. Oh, I gotta find this. Is actually a big level, to be honest. Your battle done. Warriors, actually, yeah. I mean, it says Warrior Servant, so that might be a sort of like nod that he's the sort of Didact sort of thing. Right. I think it'd be cool to have that, like. So here's the thing, I always thought the story would go that Chief would find the other version, like the Born Stellar Didact, you know, and then this Didact would be like the main bad guy who's summoning all the Guardians and such, and then you'd have like, you know, the fight between the Didact, the good Didact, the one that wasn't like. So the Didact's original fall from being the Didact was interesting, like the good one. So the original version, the one seen in Halo 4 was the good one. There's the original Didact, right? He was actually really, really great. He actually like respected the humans and such. Oh shit! Sorry, Fred. My bad. But he was like taken by a grave mine during the Flood War, and he was tortured. He was just completely, utterly tortured, and his mind withered. And the idea was, and that's where he became a bit crazy, which is what you see in the Forerunner archives in Halo 4, basically. The Terminals. Now, I'm trying to think. When fighting, what's his name? And then after all that, he was supposed to while he was in Requiem and like the Halos fired, he was supposed to spend that millennia connected to the domain, which would have repaired him. You know, he would have been able to repair himself and so on, and his mind would have been cured basically. But since when the Halos fired, the domain was destroyed, but regrew back. Well, from what we understand, it regrew back. He lost it. He became mad still, which is why he wants to control humanity and become the rulers of the galaxy and such, because the shit, what are they called? Not Prometheans, all Protheans. This is getting to some pretty heavy lore. I can't remember their names, but they're like insect sort of beings, and they were basically like gods. They were so advanced, they were basically gods, and they create humans and Forerunners, and the Forerunners, and after a while they were said, all right, we'll destroy the Forerunners because we think the humans are better to basically have a legacy of controlling and protecting the galaxy and such. When the Forerunners heard of this, they attacked their masters and killed them. Now, it's been said that the masters knew that was going to happen and basically decided to die instead of fight back, but we don't know. Because when they died, they decided they'd come back as something powerfuler, the Flood. And I think if I remember correctly, the idea was if we're going to have beings that attack us, their creators, we'll destroy them by becoming one. So they became the Flood and so on and so forth. But we don't truly know. It's hinted at that they became the Flood and so on, so we'll see.
Enough standing around. Let me get the bridge for you.
Yep, that'd be great. Cool down. Gotta go through there. I hope we have enough time. We've gone through 3 levels already. That's pretty good. 3 levels has been about an hour and a half. So.
Chief said you were destroyed.
After I saw John last.
Can we, Katana? Oh no, hang on, I was gonna say, Katana, shut the hell up and open the gate.
That spans the known galaxy.
The domain.
Entering the domain, touching this place, it cured me. It's like
here's the thing, when she died in number 4, I knew she was going to come back, because she's an AI, like, it wasn't impossible that she would have hit the ride on, like, in the suit of the Didact or anything. You could have written it fairly realistic. Actually, I thought it would be less realistic if they didn't bring her back. But at the end of Halo 4, they had multiple copies of her, so it was obvious that she'd come back, but it wouldn't be her. Now, if this is the way 343 goes, well, we'll see. I'm hoping it is, but we'll see.
It'll be easier when we're face to face. Try me. The cure for rampancy.
And I really feel like they should have had a face-to-face, because apparently, actually, I don't know what happens. We'll see. We'll see when we get up to the levels, because I don't remember everything about this game. But it's actually, after playing it for not a while, like, after replaying it, because I played for this game like 6-7 times, like, you're playing it again, it's actually really fun. Like, the story is quite good, but not at the level of 4. Not as emotional. There are some great moments, some great writing, some great levels and ideas, but it just doesn't end properly. It doesn't end how it really should.
It won't be like that, John. I'll explain it better once we're together. The gateway is on the other side of these canyons. The Warden is sending troops to stop you.
This was cool. I like this. And it was cool that you can go either in these or or like on the side here, this pathway, and I like that. It's like you got 2 ways to go, which is awesome, and they're difficult. This one is easy because it's like I would have loved to see more Forerunner vehicles though, because Forerunners are awesome. Hell, I would have loved to see it with War Things. But yeah, it's like there's so many ways to do it. And this is the end. Let's just this legendary weapon up because it's not going to be back here.
Is that where the gateway is?
Yes, almost there.
Yay, we did it. Yeah, I love this game. I really do. Well, it's a love-hate relationship, really.
The gateway to the Forerunner domain.
But now I'm able to talk about it. I kind of don't lose as much, you know?
I admit, after the crash here, I didn't think I'd see you again.
I'm here now.
Yeah. That is the end of that level, and practically the end of it all. I will... Actually, I think there's another cutscene, so we'll get to the cutscene here.